So, hello and welcome back to another episode of US4. We're of course playing with the Anbennar mod as Uesrennu. Now with a very normal leader in charge. The old rodent emperor Varamsil. Monstrous, no, monstrous is the wrong word. Uh, a bigger rodent, let's just call it that. We're currently just trying to form Taichant, as we are slowly but surely conquering the rest of this area here. We are being a little bit careful, because we do want to keep the swarm sated for a while. Where is it? Hello? Do I not have the swarm sated at the moment? Oh. Well, I thought I had it, but well, I guess I was mistaken. Oh! Well, I just found something else that I can do. I guess we can do this in the meantime. But we also don't have a reason to attack you, do we? Eh. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we have to... I thought I had... maybe it's already gone again. I hope there will be a better way to deal with this later on, to be honest. Because otherwise we will always suffer from such aggressive devastation. I guess the fort areas are gonna be a little bit ordered. But otherwise... we're just gonna take this. Let's get rid of not alone. And now we can continue making money. We don't need to build anything specific, we can just deal with it. So that's nice. Technically the truce would be... thanks game. Technically the truce would be 11 years, but we can reduce that quite a bit. With that guaranteeing. Oh, God damn it. You're behind the fort. I mean, I could build more. I guess I could build more forts. You know what? Maybe I mean, I'm not really getting that much money. On the other hand, I think we're just gonna continue. I'm just gonna finish this. We are not really super far ahead. No, we're gonna be a little bit more considerate about that. We do also need a lot of money here. I technically should actually save up. Maybe I'll do that then. We are nearly there with the claim. We do need to get our armies ready. Runeborn pop up. We did get a supply. No, wait. This is still not higher than this number. God damn it. Always the same. This is 12 and this is that. We can easily hold this army, right? We just need manpower and money. Let's get ready for something more important. You've escaped me? Bastards. When is this truce over? 32. Well, technically I could do that first. I don't have a claim on you though. Nope. Damn it. I need more claims. This one, I mean, we're gonna do the claim after we've declared this war. We can quickly get our Scorch Earth active. Yeah, we don't longer need that spell. That was just for the mission. So, let's get you over. I guess we can use you as well. That probably makes sense. So, we can attack you right away. Declare war. Murder. You are somewhere. You do have like 40k nearly again. I mean, I don't have much manpower. I should have probably done some more rats. Oh. Your armies are separate, I assume. If you're moving like that. Let me immediately do the Scorch Earth. That works, right? Oh no, there we go. Sated Swarm. I was worried there for a second that it no longer works now. That would have been unfortunate. Well, this time I remember that I want to do it after the, just before we end the war. I want to, finish something. So, yeah, we have no problem there. We have also done this. Lovely. We have a half-cost level 3 advisor now. I don't need the admin, but I mean, it's a half cost guy, yeah. And he is, I mean, he's 40. Oh, well, that was very easy. We just need to get you set, Amayon. So let's do that. You guys are just gonna come down here. Luckily enough, they have a very direct connection to your stuff. We are still saving up the money. Let's not forget that. I could take my war color combo back, though. They're only slightly bigger now. I guess there was some benefit then for sending them away. Oh well. Come on, be sad. Mayon. I want to short truce as much as possible. Oh, and there our golden era ends. Is this a good fight? Probably not. Oh, we have a better shock phase, so... Oh, okay, forget it. Come on, be a little bit sadder. You've just occupied your fort there. Lovely! I mean, I guess we're at least getting points. Left and right. Okay. They're trying really hard to make me happy now, I guess. Come on. Just maybe a tick more. There we go. Immediately, short truce. And right before we end this war, or you already burned this, right? I did want to spy on you, didn't I? Okay. Slight delay for that. You we're gonna take, no question. We don't need anything else. The swarm will be sated for a second. We can do a little bit more claiming here. And I guess then we just need to wait for this. We have this modifier active for a little while. When this is over, we're gonna attack you. All in a day's work. Let's save up money again. This is admin actually. I mean, I guess a little bit of deving here. It's one of you guys, right? Yeah, we'll take that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, once again waiting. We're still not strong. We really need to get our manpower back. I feel like we've been really neglecting that. Or at least really losing a bunch of stuff every time. I think I'm actually gonna click this. This is Diplo, this is a little bit more reasonable. Do we have culture conversions that are reasonable? Nope. Then we just do some of this. Not that one. So, just a bit more money while the devastation goes down. Need every single coin that we can find at this point. There the money goes again. Yeah, because we're once again paying for the rats. You are very expensive. You, sorry. I've pointed at the wrong rats. I mean, I guess we're having to give them armor and everything. Maybe there is reason behind all of this. Who's that? All the way up here. Sure, rats, your job. How are you guys looking? Yeah, still still upset. I guess you're the one that actually need to keep happy. Yeah, let's probably do that. Improve relation. We can get the claim here. There we go. We have our reason to attack you. We probably actually should also do this. You're still being guaranteed by someone, so I guess we could also do the claim here again. It's not like we have anything else to do. Is this anything interesting? Not really. No, I don't see a reason why I should waste my points there. Let's slowly but surely push everything around. The only one we need to do per hand is this. I guess you're not the worst idea. I find it quite interesting that we don't have anything to do with magic, right? Or at least our leader. We're just a big rat guy. Like, that's literally it. We're gonna also do this. You stay. Summon diets. Stability, manpower, workshop. I think this workshop is definitely a lot more interesting. Even if it's gonna slow down our thingy. Maybe I should wait with this until we... no, this still makes sense. Let's get full control of our nation. I mean, technically speaking, we could stop paying the army, right? The mercenaries are still gonna be active. Oh wow, I guess we'll take the military reform, because that's what we're currently idea grouping up for. There we go. This is going down slightly. Of course, it's not gonna be fixed, but I could also just use EU4 to be honest. That also is not a problem. The swarm will be done next year. The truce with Amayon will be done after that year. Lovely. All in a day's work. There we go. Let's get that claim. And we do have a fairly long truce with you. I guess that's also still a thing, but whatever. Whatever. So you guys come immediately around again. And a factory, manpower level, marketplace. Does the marketplace make sense? Is always important. Question. Yes, it does. I'll do it. Oh, we show land. Sure, we do that. Don't you worry about it. My reds are quite something else. Oh, half-cost mage. I guess we are gonna keep you around first, so you can do some conversions. You're still angry. I mean, you're gonna rise up eventually, but you're gonna be behind the fort, so... It's actually interesting how much more valuable our nation would be if I wouldn't waste my time. That's admin again, right? Yeah, not you. You can go a little while longer. Well, I mean, it's. I mean, I guess it's kind of a good problem to have too much admin, right? That is a good problem to have. So we're gonna immediately start this fight, and there we go. Even more development. You die in a well. I don't really care if you just sit over there then. No, alright. I mean, I guess that's not that bad. I mean, you've been you were shit province anyway. Muscular bow. We just blew some army tradition. You guys are coming up. You are gonna rise up down there. We will wait until this modifier runs out. There we go. Then we're gonna scorch earth again. And the good thing is we can't just wait for next year. And then we can attack these guys again. Our heir's careful. Well, our heir's shit in comparison to our leader, so who cares? I mean, it's a 666. This is basically the horned rat that we have currently. Kill this guy. We basically have the horned rat around here. So, let's go into position for the other stuff. We are probably gonna start paying the army at this point. Wait, I was paying the army. Didn't realize that. Okay. I'm just being an idiot over here. But the manpower is coming back. We could easily do another army at the moment, but let's wait with that. I mean, we're not desperate for it. I assume that the Descent can't simply enough didn't spawn. Oh, we found friends again. Military, no question. We can't just do this. And Diplo. We're gonna take some of the stuff here. Thank you. Oh, and admin. Well. The problem is that we don't really have much use of our Diplo development at the moment because all of these places burn so much. That is of course a slight issue that we're facing. But hey, who cares? What are we currently looking at? We just need okay, yeah, just one more war. And then we can form Taichent. Then we'll see what else we do. Why are you angry again? Have a core? I mean, this does go somewhere at some point, but it will take a while. We're gonna go for... I don't really care. Da Ambuke. Let's get into position. I won't quickly look for fort. If we find an army to beat up, we'll beat it up. So basically speaking, the Red Swarm has like a bonus of 50% shock... Oh no, 40% shock damage. I guess we'll just send you over and deal with this guy. I mean, the Reds are still hungry. You have a lot of movement speed. Oh, maybe maybe one fine day I actually catch these guys. There we go. We do have a penalty here, but let's see if that is problematic. You guys are getting really slammed, especially when you roll nothing in shock. But we won the fight, so I guess there's that. So, you have been picked. We can wait till next year. And we can wait, yeah, we can easily wait. I mean, it would be nice to actually get this one done first. I have to admit. So let's do that then. You come over here. Maybe it's time that I also try to cancel these alliances or something. That could be helpful. Oh, just some dudes. Just some guys being dudes. You're gonna run after these guys the moment you are done with the sieging. Let's just let the Reds recover. Fantastic. You guys come over here. They don't have another army, so... Who am I to care? Oh, this is probably a bad fight. Oh, no, because they just ran away. I see, I'm so good at this. My tactile decision making is just breathtaking, I don't know, like... How can someone be so good at this game? Kremos, you have 12k, that's nothing. Why are you all so weak? I mean, I have a lot of development, that's why I have so much army, but it feels like these guys are just a bit on the weak side all. I feel like I'm just cutting through butter here most of the time. Okay, we do get this. We do also have these guys, which doesn't matter. First contact. Alright. There they are. How much do you have? 27k. That's barely anything. The ruin was an event shrouded in hundreds of myths and legends. An episode of violence, upheaval, and environmental devastation that heralded the doom of the immortal slaver nobles who once ruled Taichent. One particular story, however, details a great exodus along a newly sunken coast, as any elf who could took flight on any vessel that survived the great floods. Knowledgeable folk fought those who fled dead, a sign of the dangers that would overcome you when you sailed far out to sea. They were wrong. Today those refugees returned. Elves similar in complexion to the Taichendi, though clean-shaven and with ageless quality, having retained some of the immortality of our ancestors, they call themselves the Jahidin Exemplars, a disciplined, experienced army who worshipped the single sun god Surdael above all others. Members of the organization offered hospitality by the warlord in Cartel Perai have begun exploring the region, and have begun spreading their ideals as they do so. Whatever happens from now on, it is clear that Taichent will never be the same again. The only spy that was successful in infiltration in minor cell of the cult of Anbennar reports rumors of a big plan being hatched by the cultist. We're running short of time. What does this mean? Do I need to kill these guys? I'll do that. Just give me a second. Is that what you want from me? Running short on time? Whatever. So, okay, let's quickly check. 1600, that's not too bad. I'll just do this. 2 loans. Let's embrace this bad boy. Take this ahead of time. Lovely. Take this as well. This as well. This twice actually. There we easily catch up. So, I'm curious if I should take expansion ideas. Now, we probably will gain something to boost us up there. But there's nothing really here that speaks to me at the moment. Like, influence ideas, I'm gonna eat these guys in seconds. Exploration ideas, I don't care about. Otherwise, diplomatic ideas, I guess they would be useful, but are they super, like, do we need them now? And I guess it makes sense that we take diplomatic ideas. You know what, sure. We can also have another better dude here. Arquebusier or the honor bound. I'm clearly gonna take the honor bound. Is this a good idea now? And we're nearly fighting. I don't know what. What's the worst that could happen? These guys are running away. Oh, they're also attacking me here, so that's bad. Because you are pure infantry. I forgot about that. Okay, let's quickly run into that. Before we completely die. Oh no, it's alright. These guys basically killed themselves and they're actually killing themselves right here. You've lost some troops. Let's go over here. Yeah, we just need to piece out Amkremos, really. I feel like. The other one who was part of this was Kayelan, and they are like nothing. Yeah. Let's quickly run down, and I guess then we're gonna get ready to attack you guys, because I'm not sure what what time I'm running out of. I assume that we're gonna get like a big disaster, where, oh, that is bad. Where we're gonna, have to beat a bunch of rebellions because of the cultists. But I'm not sure if how this is gonna pop up. We'll see. Either way, we need to get something done now. Do we have anything interesting here? This might be the best thing at this point, because I'm the only one who follows my religion, so... This is also one of the arguments to take religious ideas, of course. If I'm the only one who follows my religion, why shouldn't I just get ridiculous bonuses? Amkremos. I mean, I am willing to immediately go over here already and do something. Maybe it's the wrong decision. Maybe I should be able to form Titan first? Maybe that's the thing that we should rush with? And I guess we're currently doing that. Ah, well, we'll figure it out. I think there's no issue. Well, let's get Amkremos down, Ameon down, while you guys keep sieging that. We are getting our claim soon enough. And to be honest, you didn't look strong at all, right? Yeah. Hold on a second. You would become my vassal. No, I'm gonna beat you up. I mean, I guess I am. No, wait, this is actually a really good thing. This is a really good thing. It's an incredible thing, actually. I should definitely do this. Let's wait for Amkremos to finally be down. Hello? You're gonna stand next to these guys just to make sure that nothing bad happens. Because then they can keep colonizing. And I can basically get all of their bonuses. Not sure why I shouldn't do this. But let's also let them cancel their alliance with Omam. Oh, I have no diplomats to send. I can stop this and put a claim on you. That's not an issue. I literally just got ticked down or whatever. Alright, you guys, peace out. Then you guys come home, and then we'll see... Oh, black flagged. Then we'll see what we can do. We need to wait 27 days for you to come back. This is actually... sure, I'll take it. If they don't know me, they're also not gonna realize that I do evil things over here. I mean, we have to admit, our aggressive expansion and order actions are quite questionable. So, let's not forget, I want to scotch off. So, then we do this. And that should give us, yeah, Taichant. So, I'm gonna do this one first, just in case it gives me claims. Unite Taichant. So, we will turn into the Taichanti Empire, we will get a colonist, which is amazing, we will gain prestige, we get centralization, we will obtain new missions, and we get an expanded mission, which is curious. We become an autocracy, and we get a sated swarm for 30 years. That is amazing. Alright, Taichant it is. There we go, this one drops away, we'll get our cultural union as well, as we are an empire. With the final unification of Taichant under one state, it has been a topic of much discussion on the color scheme of our new banners. Some claim that the new state needs a new unifying symbol, a royal brown, representing the difficulties we have gone through to make it this far. The old guard are affronted with this, claiming that it is abandoning the traditions of their hard-won victories. They leave the emphasis to you alone. We will keep our current map color. I like this color actually quite a lot. We are also not Taichant. We are... wait. We are turning into Kamrayamai, but this says that we're gonna turn into the... we're gonna keep our current map colors. So, now of course the most important thing. No, actually we are Kamrayamai. Okay, we do not get an extended mission tree. I would have been surprised actually with that, if that happened. Anyway, new traditions and ambitions. Let's save the game real quick, as always. Where is it? Rats. There we go. Do I want these new additions and thingies? So we have 15-15, so this is not bad. This is also not the worst. I like this. I like this a lot. We get a Diplo reputation, a shock damage, missionary strength, attrition from enemies, and production efficiency. Let's see what you offer me. Missionary strength, manpower. Okay, I'm like already... like, what am I gonna say? I know that we have some kind of, but this is just so much better. Yeah, I feel like there's like no question about what we take. I mean, I actually, you know what? I will at least read through the rest of the stuff. Let's be nice enough for that at least. That feels like the right decision to do. Someone has written down all of this red stuff. We will finish it up. So, the color of enchantment. In Adeios, lapis lazuli is found only beneath town of Kayamk, situated at the foothills of the Kimtku Kamarai, the Untaken Mountain, a large mountain that blocks the passage to the FLI. When ground into a fine powder, lapis produces the most brilliant blue pigment outside of Kaidano, a substance known to the Daichendi as Enonim, literally mind blue, but the Canorians as ultramarine. Ultramarines! Sorry. Highly prized throughout the Taichant for its aesthetic properties, it also seems to have the magical qualities of quietly exuding an enchanting effect on those who look upon it. All the more reasons for the expense to look upon. No. All the more reasons for the expense that Taichendi go to procure it. Though it is unknown what gives Enumi this quality, it is suspected that some source of magical power within Winzuk Kamarai is the culprit, and given the ever-expanding mining operations beneath it, it is likely that one day that source may be uncovered. This is a lot of reading, actually. The founder of the Ayakombu, Varamsil the Copperbone Biter, was the most successful Karakombu trainer in Uesrennu, speaking to his domesticated queens as if they were his own kin. On the backs of thousands of these beasts, he overthrew the Gothian garrison, feeding their bodies, even the ones still moving, to those who were so deserving. The Ayakombu do not just rule over the Kombu, they were born with them, molded by them. They match the ferocity of the most dangerous of their war Kombu, the pride and purpose of the most regal queens, and the diligence and the perception to the most adept workers. Off the back of the strength, Ayakombu have won countless victories, from the defiance of Nanru Naka to the creation of a sizable kingdom beyond their native foothills in the mid-1300s. Needless to say, his descendants live up their founder's reputation wholeheartedly, a reputation for bestial cruelty and ferocity that is known throughout Taichent. Verna Freesword is a name known throughout Taichent, from the chattel cages of Clemetar to the mines of Uesrennu. The slaver Spain Verena fought, killed and liberated across Taichent, holding fast to his belief in the elusive ones of his homeland. Ahat Tiam, who he believed would one day return to free the people of Taichent from slavery. He founded an organization that would quickly become the Cult of Verena after his death, dedicated to guarding and cultivating that flame of hope, despite relentless persecution by the slaver powers of Taichent. When the Sun Elves arrived in South Valentia and whispers emerged of their beliefs in the banishment of darkness and the emancipation of slaves, the cult of Verena heard all they needed. It was clear that Zuriel, the Order Nairu, or One Sun, was the last of the elusive ones, and that the arrival of the Sun Elves would herald in the long-awaited transformation of the world, even if, as the scoring of Katel Parai proved, they would not be the agents of that change. The Order Nairu's stronghold in the depths of Uesrennu would prove to be the beating heart of the faith, with the edicts proclaimed by the Kavalali, a class of warrior priests usually translated as watchmen, shaping and guiding the ever-expanding movement in the 1500s. And then at least unbreakable spirits. When the Erdandar Silver Spite wield of the legendary armor of Yordan addressed an unprecedented meeting of Kavalali from across Taichent, calling for the beginning of a grand uprising to dispose the walls of Kayanai and colonize oppressing them, those from Uesrennu were among his fervent supporters. To them, the newly appointed Kamrayakval, Grand Sentinel in Command, represented the culmination of a center of struggle, the imminent end of the old order. They were wrong, and millions of Taichendi paid the price. After Kamrayakval's death and the collapse of his armies, the force of darkness descended on Uesrennu. Much of the population were killed, most of the rest enslaved, subjects to all manner of brutality and cruelty, but the spirit of the people did not break, did not falter. Even centuries afterwards, Order Nairu would remain strong in the shadow of the Katal Marai, its faithful always ready to rise once more and spread the light of Odin to Taichent and beyond. Unfortunately, we're gonna beat these guys up, and we're gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna read through the other stuff next episode then. So like always, like shenanigans, I guess you guys next episode. Bye!